Good morning, everyone. Rev here this morning. It is Saturday. Remind you about services tomorrow in-house, in person, 9 o'clock in Verdon, 10:30 in Girard, also online at 10:30. So I hope to see you one place or the other. I pray you're safe and well and blessed this morning. I am going to read to you one verse from Psalms chapter 17. This is 17, verse 7. Show the wonder of your great love, you who save by your right hand, those who take refuge in you from their foes. May God add his blessing to the reading and hearing of his word this morning. In this day and age, with everything that's going on around us, if you could sum up your spiritual life in one word, what would it be? I think I can sum mine up pretty quickly, just one word. My spiritual life, especially. Not proud of it, but the word would be distracted. Having worship services on Sunday, plus whatever else might come along, hospital visits, funerals, phone calls, texts, messages, not to mention COVID and all this other stuff. It's just real easy to get distracted. During one worship, I'm thinking about the next. Or if it's going to be a busy week of meetings, I start thinking about the meetings. I mean, we got charge conference coming up. That means I've got a lot of stuff, a lot of forms to fill out before it all takes place. And then when I get into a meeting, all I tend to think about is the next meeting or what I'm missing at home. Physically present, mentally distant, distracted. Pastor Carol Cavan tells about how he and his wife became foster parents of a 3-year-old who has slight mental delays. And through him, Cavan says, I'm learning how to truly present the present, or truly be present, and how to be appreciative and grateful of the things that are here and now. And he goes on to say about the child, he says, I don't think that he can quite comprehend later or tomorrow. I mean, all he knows is what's happening right now. And he finds complete joy in that. He finds so much excitement over a bowl of cereal. And he'll emphatically put his hands together and ask that we pray. Then he'll go to town on that cereal saying, rail, which is his words for cereal. And after a couple of bites, he'll put his spoon down, put his hands together, and say his word for prayer. That is also his word for thank you. He'll do that with all food. He'll look at the fountain in front of the bank, and he'll gasp, and he'll say, whoa. And then he'll proceed to point and clap and alert Cavan, he says, to this great joyous thing in front of us. And his joy and his happiness are so contagious that you can't help but laugh with him. He gets excited over things that adults take for granted. A bird, a butterfly, a flower. And at times, Cavan says, I feel the adult in me wanting to say, kid, it's just a flower. I have no idea why, he says. Instead of joining him in the joy and the awe over creation, he says, I find myself wanting to say that. You know, church, the world does a great job of straining the joy and the wonder out of our lives. And part of that has to do with the fact that we move through life so fast. There are so many things to do, so many demands to give into, so many deadlines to beat, meetings to attend, and we live a life of move, 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 and do, 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 do. You know, when I'm at home, I'm thinking about the trustees meeting that's coming up. When we're out as a family, I get distracted by the things someone said to me earlier in the week. When I'm on vacation, I'm worried that the world will fall apart without my being there. You know, we can all get like that. Human doing has replaced our call to be a human being. Pastor Kevin, he went on to say, I feel my foster son is reminding me to stop doing whatever I'm doing, stop thinking whatever I'm thinking, and just be. To share in the glorious delight of the fountain that's bubbling in front of us, to be thankful for the Honey Nut Cheerios that we ate this morning, to understand that joy can be found in every moment of the day, and it's only mundane because my perspective is mundane. Abraham Herschel once wrote, I did not ask for success, I asked for wonder, and you gave it to me. We need to learn, church, what a great prayer is, to ask God for wonder. You know, a lot of the world has lost its wonder. There's nothing new under the sun. It's easy to become bitter. It's easy to become cynical and jaded. You know, I've seen too much for wonder to remain. Our hearts, our eyes need to be reopened to the wonders of the world. Finding joy in blowing dandelions, the oohs and ahs of seeing a butterfly, the excitement of seeing a deer on the side of the road. And my prayer is that we move from distracted to wonder-filled. Perhaps you need to join me in that prayer. Now, I'm thankful to be alive in the here and now, to find joy in the things that I'm doing and the things around me, to look at the world with awe and wonder, and to be physically, mentally, and spiritually present here and now. May we all ask for wonder. I'm Pastor Mark. Love you guys. Be safe, be well, be blessed. I'll see you at church tomorrow.